Buying Flatpack furniture is a popular, cost-effective way of making new additions to your home. Here are some handy tips to assemble your Flatpack quickly and easily so you can start enjoying your new furniture. As with any DIY job, preparation is key. Clear a big enough space to work in, ideally the same room where you'll be keeping or using your furniture. Open the box carefully to avoid damaging any of the panels. Lay all the parts out on a soft surface like a carpet or a dust sheet. This will stop the panels from getting scratched. Check against the instructions that you have everything you need, and keep all the small pieces, for example screws and bolts, in their packaging or in small containers so they are easy to access. Although it's tempting to skip over instructions, do read all the information provided before you begin and follow each step in the correct order. Your instructions will normally tell you what parts are included and what each part does, the number of people needed to assemble the product, roughly how long assembly will take, and a step-by-step explanation of how to put the pieces together. Reading these instructions thoroughly before you start will save you time later on. Check the packaging before you put it aside to make sure no parts have been left in there. If something does seem to be missing or you need further information, you can visit the easy-to-use Argos support pages at www.argos-support.co.uk. Simply type in the name or catalogue number of the item you are assembling. You will be directed to a page listing the relevant information for your product, as well as contact details for our helpful customer support team. So whatever the issue, help is at hand. The cam bolts must be aligned correctly. The arrow on the cam bolt should point in the direction of the pin before pressing it into the hole, so it slides over the pin easily. Simply turn the bolt 180 degrees so that the arrow points in the opposite direction, locking the bolt into place. Hinges have their own adjustment screws on them, making them easy to maneuver. If the door has more than 2 hinges, adjust the top and bottom one first. For installing taller items like wardrobes and bookcases, 2 people will be needed to move these into position. Your unit may include ties to be fitted to the wall. You will need to use your own screws and wall plugs to fit these, so having them to hand before you starting the job will save you time. Before fixing a back panel, the whole unit must be absolutely square. You can do this by measuring diagonally from corner to corner, then checking that the measurement is the same between the opposite 2 corners. It will be easier to fix your panel with it lying down rather than standing up, and then your unit will be complete. A final tip is to tape the instructions and any spare parts to the back of your furniture so you can locate them easily at a later point. So whatever Flatpack furniture you need to assemble, follow these handy tips to make the job as straightforward as possible. For more information and any spare parts, don't forget to visit the easy-to-use Argos support site at www.argos-support.co.uk.